Gojo Satoru hails himself as the strongest in his own universe, but how would he stand against the GOATs from other anime series? We pit Gojo against other formidable anime characters like Giorno, Muzan, Rimuru, Saitama, Whis, Nanika, Garou, and Goku. Prepare for these adrenaline-pumping battles. It's a showdown of raw power, godly skills, and strong will. Number 8. Gojo vs. Giorno. A flamboyant mafia boss versus a prodigal sorcerer. This battle between JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Giorno Giovanna, and Jujutsu Kaisen's Gojo Satoru is one for the ages. Giorno's stand gold experience grants him immense power, the ability to imbue life into inanimate objects and manipulate their properties. His life energy technique allows him to convert damage into vitality. Gojo's similarly reality-bending abilities like the Six Eyes, which amplifies reflexes and attacks, and Infinity, which generates an impenetrable barrier around him, make him a formidable foe. Gojo taunts Giorno's fashion sense to trigger him, and as soon as the fight commences, both combatants calculate each other's techniques and abilities. With powers capable of outsmarting one another, victory will come down to who leverages their skills most shrewdly. Gojo activates his domain expansion in an attempt to manipulate time and gravity against Giorno. The gold experience enables Giorno to withstand its effects. Gojo fires off Hollow Purple, but Giorno creates a shield from thin air to block the attack, though sustaining grave injuries. The domain crumbles, and Giorno transforms nearby objects into vines to entangle the momentarily vulnerable Gojo. Giorno then produces an animal with gold experience to attack the trapped Gojo. As Gojo struggles, Giorno heals his own wounds before reinforcing the bindings. Capitalizing on this opportunity, Giorno uses gold experience's life-giving power to deliver a decisive blow that nearly kills Gojo. Giorno wins. Number 7. Muzan vs. Gojo. As an immortal being with unrivaled blood demon art and shape-shifting abilities, Muzan is a nightmare matchup for most. However, Gojo's endless cursed energy and Muzan's regeneration make this an endless clash. Muzan unleashes his blood demon art, attacking with spikes that can shred humans. Gojo evades using his Six Eyes technique. He removes his blindfold, revealing his space-time bending blue eyes, and fires off Hollow Purple. Muzan tries dodging, but gets tossed back, healing his wounds and rising in a rage. Muzan transforms into a massive monster with devastating ranged attacks, but Gojo's Hollow Purple gravity nullifies them. The battle rages on as both have endless stamina, Gojo's infinite cursed energy and Muzan's immortality. Eventually, Gojo's onslaught overwhelms Muzan's slowing regeneration. Sensing victory, Gojo lands a final blow on the Demon King. Muzan lies defeated as Gojo replaces his blindfold and decapitates him. Unable to kill the immortal, but imprisoning him at Jujutsu HQ. Gojo wins. Number 6. Rimuru vs. Gojo. Rimuru Tempest, the deceptively powerful slime protagonist of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, takes on Gojo Satoru next. In his true Demon Lord form, Rimuru boasts devastating abilities like Predator, allowing him to absorb and wield any creature's powers, and Storm of Destruction, an apocalyptic force. The two face off in a distant wasteland, aware their immense powers could annihilate anything nearby. Gojo makes the first move, launching a powerful kick, but Rimuru swiftly dodges, impressing his foe. Gojo unleashes a barrage of curse energy, forcing Rimuru to transform into his Demon Lord mode, multiplying his powers. Rimuru creates a barrier, blocking Gojo's onslaught. Gojo activates his domain expansion, gaining an advantage with his limitless curse techniques. The two trade earth-shattering blows. Rimuru counters using his Tempest Serpent within Gojo's domain. Gojo fires off his ultimate Hollow Purple. Rimuru diverts it using Beelzebub's abilities, causing massive destruction. Both now heavily wounded, their clashing energies generate devastating shockwaves for miles. The fight ends in a draw. Number 5. Gojo vs. Saitama. Two titans collide as Jujutsu Kaisen's Gojo Satoru takes on One Punch Man Saitama. With limitless cursed energy versus raw overwhelming strength, an epic battle ensues. Their hand-to-hand clash begins, with Gojo initially overwhelmed by Saitama's power. He unleashes the Red Curse technique to no effect against the resilient Saitama. Gojo activates domain expansion, manipulating space-time to pressure Saitama, who withstands it and throws a mountain pulverizing punch. Gojo narrowly dodges. Realizing Saitama's endurance, Gojo switches to the blue technique, striking Saitama's weak point and bringing him to his knees. Capitalizing on this opening, Gojo uses his ultimate Hollow Purple attack. Saitama lies defeated as Gojo removes his blindfold, staring down with hypnotic blue eyes. Gojo's adaptable skills and precision techniques enabled him to exploit Saitama's sole weakness, overcoming the hero's raw strength for the hard-fought victory. Their monumental battle caused great destruction, but Gojo's repertoire of curse techniques proved superior to Saitama's one-punch barrage. Gojo wins. Number 4. Whis vs. Gojo. Whis, the immensely powerful angel attendant of Beerus, takes on Gojo Satoru. With abilities like super speed, time manipulation, and matter control, Whis far outmatches most foes. Gojo boasts limitless cursed energy and spatial manipulation via his domain expansion. Their cosmic duel begins. Gojo confronts Whis at a pudding shop, smashing his dessert and spurring the miffed angel into action. Whis teleports them to an empty wasteland, where Gojo activates his domain straight away, attacking at top speed. Whis effortlessly evades each strike, then taps his staff to repel Gojo's barrage of curses, even cracking open the domain. Gojo desperately unleashes his ultimate hollow technique, but Whis freezes time and blasts him with divine energy from his scepter. Severely wounded, Gojo persists, healing himself and demanding a rematch. But before Gojo can attack again, Whis opens a space-time rift with his staff, trapping the sorcerer inside. With a final tap to the forehead, Whis knocks out his overwhelmed opponent. Whis' divine power and reality-bending abilities far outclass even Gojo's impressive skills. The angel emerges victorious with ease, leaving to enjoy more pudding while Gojo remains trapped in the unknown. Whis wins. Number 3. Nanika vs. Gojo. Nanika, the extraordinarily powerful yet enigmatic sister of Hunter x Hunter's Killua Zoldyck. Arriving at the Zoldyck estate, Gojo finds several slain sorcerers reduced to dust, realizing Nanika's might. As Nanika hovers with chilling black eyes, Gojo unleashes his ultimate hollow purple, engulfing all in apocalyptic gravity. But Nanika dispels it with a mere wave of her hand. Gojo activates his domain expansion to gain advantage, but inside the infinite void, Nanika's Nen barrier completely nullifies it. Gojo desperately unleashes endless curse techniques, but Nanika effortlessly repels them all, protected by her impenetrable shield. Then, Nanika's eyes glow as she utters, "Alika, grant my wish." Warping space-time itself, Nanika simply erases Gojo's existence with a thought. Despite Gojo's vaunted strength, Nanika's reality-altering powers and mysterious unlimited Nen prove beyond even his reach. With the sorcerer wiped from all planes, Nanika alone remains unfazed, having conclusively proven herself Gojo's superior. Nanika wins. Number 2. Garou vs. Gojo. Garou, the hero hunter, a martial arts master who despises heroes. Their fated battle begins when Garou infiltrates Jujutsu High, slaying sorcerers left and right. Gojo makes the first move, attacking with red. Garou blocks it, locking eyes with his new foe. In close combat, Garou's superhuman skills initially overwhelm Gojo, forcing the sorcerer to unveil his Six Eyes technique and evade the barrage of strikes. Frustrated, Garou transforms into his monstrous state, multiplying his power. But Gojo remains unfazed, even as Garou enters his ultimate awakened form and attacks at light speed, sending Gojo crashing through mountains. Gojo activates his domain expansion, limiting awakened Garou's movements with crushing gravity. Garou perseveres, forcing Gojo to time his hollow purple perfectly against his enemy's energy blast. Their attacks collide and the landscape is ravaged. When the dust settles, both warriors are heavily injured but still standing tall. With mutual acknowledgement of each other's fighting spirit, Garou and Gojo realize they are evenly matched rivals. Though pushed to their limits, neither could ultimately overpower the other. Garou's limitless evolution matched by Gojo's endless cursed energy. After an earth-shattering battle, the two anti-heroes walk away in a draw. Number 1. Son Goku vs. Gojo Satoru. Goku, the strongest Saiyan, faces off against Gojo, the strongest sorcerer, in an epic anime battle orchestrated by Whis and spectated by Beerus. As Goku transforms into his iconic Super Saiyan form, Gojo smiles, ready for combat. Their opening blast shakes the heavens. Goku fires a Kamehameha, which Gojo deflects off his limitless barrier. Gojo counterattacks, but Goku activates his God Ki and dodges. Goku transforms further into Super Saiyan Blue, barraging Gojo with fierce strikes, but unable to penetrate his barrier. Gojo attacks back and even God Goku struggles. Goku unleashes his ultimate Ultra Instinct, effortlessly dodging Gojo's hollow purple. Goku charges a Spirit Bomb, but Gojo's domain expansion paralyzes him momentarily. As Goku breaks free, both warriors unleash their strongest attacks simultaneously, shattering the domain. When the dust settles, both lie defeated but alive. Whis safely catches Goku. Despite Goku's divine transformations and Gojo's curse techniques, neither could overpower the other, ending their battle in a draw.